Hello, welcome back. In this video I'd like to take you through the communication plan for the project as well as the deliverables. Most of our communication will be through meetings. Yes, we're a team. We have team members that are located in different parts of the country, but we are determined to meet regularly and virtually, and on occasions in person as a whole team, including the shareholders. So we will have a number of meetings, and as the Scrum Master I will be responsible to keep status reports, although Agile methodology strongly discourages any supports documentation, but the emphasis is definitely meeting in person and communicating so that everybody is available for collaboration and everything is transparent. I'll go into some of the tools we use in a minute, but I'll just put the status report here. The types of meetings we need to have is, well, definitely the kick-off meeting. Again, I'll go through more details of the kick-off meeting we're planning to have, but from that we will need to get together again for sprint planning. Sprints are basically time-boxed events. It could be between 2 weeks and 4 weeks long, and during that period we focus on developing one part of the build and deliver it at the end of that fixed time. So we need to have perhaps about 4 or 5 of those, and we need to have a planning at the beginning of each, which will take up about 8 hours if the sprint itself is a whole month in duration. So for a 2-week sprint we only need to meet for 4 hours right at the beginning. We will have daily meetings, they're called daily scrum. They last 15 minutes long, and during that time each member will discuss, will answer the question, what did you do yesterday, what will you do tomorrow, and what are some of the impediments. So it may be seen as a reporting process, but it's in fact keeping everybody informed, and if there are any barriers to achieving the task, how can we as a team help to get through that. Especially the Scrum Master's role is to remove those impediments. I'll go into roles and responsibilities in another video. Just to carry on with the meetings, at the end of the sprint, when we have a product that we can demonstrate, and it is a demonstration, it has to be a usable, shippable product. So whether it's creating a facet on the island or the website or interacting with the social media, that will be ready to present to the customer and students. The clients then can use it. So for that we need a sprint review meeting where all parties, the development team, stakeholders, and anyone else, the students, student reps, can come and have a look at the demonstration of that product. At the end of each sprint, the development team will also have a retrospective meeting to have a look at ways to improve the process and what we've learned from that sprint that we've just completed, and how we can move forward and get into the next sprint. In between, during those sprint implementation or sprint execution, we're also planning to have backup refinement meeting, perhaps for 2 hours, and that will probably happen once or twice to refine the actual requirements that we've set out for the upcoming sprints. We're going to use, actually I can, for our project portal, so that we communicate regularly and know where we're up to, we will use 3 platforms. One of them is the Trello, which is right behind me, and I will send the links through the blog itself, where we will see the products, the items that we need to work on, and where they are, and whether they're in progress or whether they're done, so that virtually we have this map that we can look at to see where we're up to. So we'll use Trello for that. I personally want to set up a blog to keep a record of the process we're going through, and we will use an online communication system called Slack. That's basically for all emails, any files or pictures, so to upload, so that it's all in one place rather than scattered around in different emails and platforms and locations. For the project, we need to have a build, as I said earlier, a 3D virtual world. To achieve that, we need to list the items that are required in the form of a product backlog. Then we need to narrow it down even further and create a sprint backlog, so that whatever is inside that sprint backlog is created, developed in that sprint, in that duration. In the communication form, we will have a burn down chart of how the project is processing. I will give you a link to the sample burn down chart, where we see our progress and how long there is to the development, full shipment of that product. We will also use an estimation tool to decide as a team how long each sprint will take, or parts of the sprint which are tasks, and we will decide as a team on how long we believe that task will take, or how many people it will require to work on. Again, I'll go into those details very shortly. Thank you.